Hello and welcome to all. In today's session, we'll see top 20 cursor AI prompts for manual QA testers with real example. In last session, we already discussed what is a cursor AI, how we can download and install the cursor AI. Okay, so today's session, we'll see how cursor AI is useful for the manual QA tester. Okay, now if you see as a manual testing, okay, so first we need to understand the requirements. We need to go through all the requirements. We need to understand the acceptance criteria. Then we need to identify the test scenarios. Then we need to identify or add the test cases. Then we need to report a defect. Okay, so these all are the manual tasks. Okay, but as a full stack QA engineer, okay, we need to use AI tools like Cursor, and definitely Cursor AI, it will helpful to generate the test scenarios, analyze the requirements, identify the risk. It will also create a bug. It will validate the API. It will review the logs. Okay, and it's improve the overall testing productivity. And today's video, okay, today's session we'll see what are the 20 top 20 Cursor AI prompts for the manual QA testers? Okay, so first we'll start with the like how we'll generate the test scenarios. Okay, so we need to give a prompt like as act as a senior QA engineer, generate positive, negative, boundary, security, usability, and the compatibility test scenarios for the following requirements. And here I just give the one example of the requirements. User can register using email, password, and mobile number. Okay, so now if you see, then definitely output will come and the test node like valid registration, invalid email format, duplicate emails, empty fields, maximum password length. Okay, so here as a manual QA tester, so we'll get a compressive list test coverage in a seconds. Okay, then after that, we'll start writing a detailed test case and how we'll give the prompt to Cursor AI. Create detailed manual test cases with give the field name, test case ID, preconditions, steps, expected result, priority. And we need to give the requirement, user login functionality, or we need to give the user story number here. And definitely, okay, it saves hours for documentation effort. Okay. Then if in case we need to find out the gaps requirement analysis, okay, then we'll do analyze this requirement as a senior QA and identify the missing requirements, ambiguities, risk, and clarification questions. And we should give the requirements of the story. Okay, definitely it will help the identifying the gaps before development start. Okay. And if in case you need to review the story, okay, we'll simply say review the following user story from QA perspective. Okay, identify the acceptance criteria gaps, edge cases, test scenarios. Okay, and we need to do the user story. Okay, the next prompt we'll see if in case we need to generate a boundary value test cases. Okay, we'll just ask the cursor AI generate boundary value analysis test cases. We need to give the field age and allowed range 18 to 60. Okay, then it definitely it will give the test data or test cases like for boundary value. Okay. Similarly, we can also generate for the equivalence partition. Okay, so generate EVA equivalence partition test cases, and we need to give the field and allowed range. Okay. Then, if in case we need to generate a bug report, okay, so simply we'll say create a professional bug report and issues. We just need to mention the issues and what is the output in what format we require the output. We need to give all the field like similar like test case like bug ID, summary, steps, expected result, actual result, severity, priority. Then next we'll also use the cursor AI like if in case we need to find out the root cause analysis. Okay, so we'll simply give the prompt like act as a QA lead, suggest possible root causes for the login page displays 500 error intermediately. Okay, definitely it will do the analysis and it will display the RCA. Then we'll also use Cursor AI for risk-based testing. Okay, so we'll simply mention the prompt, identify high-risk areas for testing, and we'll give the application or our module name. Okay, then definitely it will give the output. Okay, then we'll also use the exploratory testing checklist. Okay, we'll give the prompt like create an exploratory testing checklist for the module name. or the entire application name we'll give it, or if in case any some changes is done in specific module, okay, we'll give that module name. Okay. Then we'll also use the cursor AI for API testing scenarios, like generate API test scenarios for post slash login API. It will give the output like valid request, invalid password, empty body, missing tokens. Okay, so this way we need to use the cursor AI prompts. We need to give the proper AI prompts. Okay. So here I gave the example. So which top 20 usually we are using as a QA manual testers. Okay. If in case we are using SQL validation queries, then we'll simply mention the prompt generate SQL queries to validate user registration data stored correctly or not. That definitely will helpful for the database testing. Okay. So when we are executing any scenarios and it's get fail, okay, and we need to perform the analysis, okay, either web server log or the background server log or any log. Okay, so what we'll do, analyze the following application logs and identify potential issues, and we need to page the entire log. Okay, within a fraction of second, it will Cursor AI perform the analysis, and it will give the result. Okay. If in case like there's just some change, little bit code change is there in some of the functionality, okay, we'll simply give the prompt like a change was made in login functionality, identify impacted models and regression test areas. Definitely, it will go through all the functionality and it will identify the impacted models and the test cases. Then acceptance criteria generation. Okay, so we'll simply ask the generate acceptance criteria for the user profile update features. Next, like if in case we need to generate the negative test cases, okay, we'll simply mention generate 30 negative test scenarios for login functionality. Definitely, it will create a negative test cases as well using this prompt. Okay. Then cursor AI prompt will also use when we need to generate a test data, like a realistic test data. Then simply we'll say generate realistic test data for customer registration, include valid, invalid, boundary data. Okay, so it will cover everything. Then next, we'll also use the Cursor AI for browser compatibility checklist. Okay, so we'll simply give the prompt create browser compatibility test scenarios for insurance portal or our model. We will mention it. Okay, it will create a browser compatibility test scenarios. Similarly, we'll also use the security testing checklist. Okay, so generate a basic security test cases for the login and registration models, and the output is like cross-site scripting, SQL injection, password masking. Okay. We'll also use the cursor AI to generate the report. Okay, so for that one, we'll also give the prompt like create a professional test summary report for how many we have executed, passed, failed, and blocked. Okay, so those all are the top 20 cursor AI prompts for manual QA testers should know it. Okay, if in case you have any questions, queries, please let me know. Thank you.